10 things the average American family can no longer afford in 2024. In 2024, the economic landscape has seen shifts that impact the financial well-being of the average American family. Rising costs, evolving consumer demands, and external factors have led to a scenario where certain expenses have become increasingly challenging to manage. Before 10 days, the average American family may find more difficult to follow the ongoing economic dynamics and their impact on household budgets. Number 10, technology and gadgets. The swift and excessive pace of technological advancements has created a scenario in a where the latest gadgets and devices becomes a financial challenge for some families. The continuous evolution of technology introduces numerous more sophisticated devices at an accelerated rate, often rendering previously owned gadgets outdated in a short span. As a result, families may feel compelled to upgrade their smartphones, computers, or other electronic devices with the latest features, functionality. The industry that these technological upgrades often end up making a change in navigate such purchases. This possibility to local households, which we want access to the latest technology. Rather than digital literacy. Exacerbating economic disparity in the family. Number 9. Energy. Cost of utilities. Replacing essential electricity and gas can exert significant pressure on families, especially in substantially elevated energy necessitate more extensive weather conditions exacerbates the challenge, as families must contend with both heating and cooling expenses throughout the year. Addressing the strain on family budgets due to utility costs involves implementing energy-efficient measures, promoting affordable access to energy resources, and potentially implementing assistance programs to mitigate the financial impact on vulnerable households, ensuring that families can afford essential utilities regardless of weather conditions. Number 8. Healthcare costs. The escalating cost of healthcare in recent years, encompassing insurance premiums, medications, and medical services, has emerged as a significant and challenging aspect of family budget management. For many American families, the financial burden associated with healthcare has intensified, posing a considerable strain on their economic well-being. The surge in insurance premiums has made it increasingly difficult for individuals and families to afford comprehensive coverage, limiting their access to crucial medical services. Concurrently, the rising prices of prescription medications further compound the challenge, often forcing families to make difficult choices between necessary treatments and other essential expenses. Additionally, the overall cost of medical services, from routine checkups to emergency care, has contributed to the growing financial stress on households. Number 7. Higher education. The persistent and gradual increase in college tuition and associated costs has created a formidable barrier for many American families striving to provide higher education for their children. Over the years, the rising expenses related to college education, including tuition fees, textbooks, accommodation, and other associated costs, have outpaced the rate of inflation and wage growth. This trend places a substantial financial burden on families, limiting access to quality education for aspiring students. The soaring costs often compel students and their families to rely on student loans, contributing to the burgeoning issue of student debt. As a result, families find themselves navigating a challenging financial landscape, where the pursuit of higher education is coupled with the stress of managing escalating financial obligations. The increasing unaffordability of higher education underscores the need for comprehensive solutions and reforms to make quality education more accessible to a broader spectrum of individuals, fostering a more equitable educational landscape. Number 6. Housing. The escalating costs of housing in certain regions have become a formidable obstacle, creating substantial challenges for families aiming to secure affordable homes or rentals. Over time, factors such as population growth, urbanization, and limited housing supply have contributed to the surge in housing prices. This phenomenon has made it increasingly difficult for families to find suitable and affordable housing options within their means. As housing costs outpace income growth, families often face tough decisions, allocating a significant portion of their budget to housing expenses. This may lead to financial strain, impacting their ability to cover other essential needs and save for the future. The widening gap between housing affordability and family incomes underscores the need for comprehensive housing policies, urban planning, and initiatives aimed at addressing the root causes of the housing crisis, ensuring that safe and affordable housing remains within reach for all families. Number 5. Childcare. The costs linked to childcare and early education programs have evolved into a substantial financial burden for many families. As the demand for dual-income households has become more prevalent, the need for reliable and quality childcare has risen significantly. However, the expenses associated with daycare centers, preschools, and other early education programs often strain family budgets. The high costs are a result of various factors, including the need for qualified staff, educational resources, and facility maintenance. For many families, the challenge lies in balancing the necessity of working to support their households with the financial strain imposed by childcare expenses. This situation can lead to difficult decisions, such as one parent reducing working hours or leaving the workforce entirely to manage childcare responsibilities. Number 4. Retirement savings. Saving for retirement has become an increasingly challenging endeavor for many families, primarily due to the emergence of competing financial demands that vie for a share of limited resources. Families today often grapple with the need to cover essential living expenses, housing costs, education, healthcare, and unexpected emergencies. In this complex financial landscape, setting aside funds for retirement may take a backseat to more immediate and pressing financial concerns. Additionally, economic uncertainties, fluctuations in the job market, and the rising cost of living can make it difficult for families to commit to long-term savings for their retirement years. As a result, there is a growing risk that individuals and families may not have sufficient financial resources to maintain their desired quality of life during retirement. The challenge underscores the importance of financial literacy, early retirement planning, and potentially reevaluating policies and social structures to support families in achieving a more secure and comfortable retirement. Number 3. Healthy food options. Access to and affordability of nutritious food have emerged as significant concerns, particularly in areas grappling with limited options or high food prices. In some regions, known as food deserts, residents may face challenges in finding grocery stores that offer a variety of fresh, healthy foods. Furthermore, even when available, nutritious food options can be priced beyond the means of many families, leading to a reliance on more affordable but often less healthy alternatives. The consequences of limited access to nutritious food can contribute to health disparities, with potential long-term effects on the well-being of individuals and communities. Addressing this issue involves not only improving the availability of affordable, healthy food options, but also considering broader economic and social factors that contribute to disparities in food access. Collaborative efforts from policymakers, community organizations, and businesses are essential to create sustainable solutions that ensure all individuals and families have access to the nutritious food necessary for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Number 2. Vacations and leisure activities. Access to and affordability of nutritious food have emerged as significant concerns, particularly in areas grappling with limited options or high food prices. In some regions, known as food deserts, residents may face challenges in finding grocery stores that offer a variety of fresh, healthy foods. Furthermore, even when available, nutritious food options can be priced beyond the means of many families, leading to a reliance on more affordable, but often less healthy alternatives. The consequences of limited access to nutritious food can contribute to health disparities, with potential long-term effects on the well-being of individuals and communities. Addressing this issue involves not only improving the availability of affordable, healthy food options, but also considering broader economic and social factors that contribute to disparities in food access. Number 1. Transportation. The expenses associated with owning and maintaining vehicles, coupled with the escalating costs of fuel, present notable challenges for many families. Owning the car involves not only the initial purchase cost, but also ongoing expenses such as insurance, regular maintenance, and repairs. As these costs accumulate, they can strain the budgets of families,
particularly those with limited financial resources. Additionally, the increasing prices of fuel can contribute significantly to the overall cost of vehicle ownership, impacting both daily commuting expenses and long-distance travel. For some families, especially those residing in areas with limited public transportation options, owning a car is a necessity, making the rising costs even more impactful. The financial burden of vehicle-related expenses may force families to make difficult decisions, potentially affecting their ability to allocate funds for other essential needs. Thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon.